UFC 315 in Montreal. I'm here with the champ, Belal Muhammad, who is going to make his first UFC title defense. And I wouldn't say finally, because it hasn't been that long, but I feel like for you, it's finally, right? I mean, you had no desire to sit on this belt for as long as you did. You wanted to be in there. Yeah, I got to believe that it's just a good relief feeling to be able to get back into competition after the injury, yeah?
Oh, yeah, 100%. It feels so good just to have another fight week, to have a fight a couple days away. Like you said, it was the hardest thing to have to sit out for 6 weeks, right? I was going to do a quick turnaround. We were going to go right back in to fight Shavkat. We got hurt, and then, you don't know, God's plan is the best plan. So I think it helped me, right? It made me that much more hungrier. I appreciate it more. Now I feel more blessed now.
Yeah. I've been talking to a lot of different welterweights, and I think I mentioned this to you, when we spoke last week about, and I think probably you've seen some of the content come out about GSP talking about you. Kamaru said some things about you. One of the things they all said is that you just look very comfortable. You look at peace in this position that you're in, and that makes you very dangerous. I feel that. Do you feel like that? Like that has been sort of this switch that has been flipped over? Or have we just missed it? Has it always been there?
No, 100%. I feel like now that I got it, it's like more like a sense of relief, right? Before it was the chase. It was like, man, are they ever going to give it to me? Are they going to do this? Now we're at the top. And now I don't have to chase these guys. I don't have to call these guys out. They're all looking at me. They all have to fight me. They all want to fight me. Before it was like, bro, let me fight you. Nah, they're ignoring me. Oh, he's ignoring me. He's ignoring me. So like you're trying to pick at all these guys, but now I'm just like, I'm the one getting picked at.
Yeah, yeah. And another thing, so one of the things George said is that, you get some flack for these fights going the distance. He actually got that before in his career as well. And he said, well, yeah, because guys they're not fighting anymore. They're just not trying to lose. I thought that was fascinating. Did you see that clip, and what did you think of him saying that?
Yeah, 100%. I say it all the time. And then, honestly, you saw it even with the Canelo boxing fight, right, where his guy was moving around, trying not to get knocked out, trying not to. So, like, it's hard, especially when you're fighting somebody like me who's so dominant everywhere, and, your plan A doesn't work. There is no plan B. There's no plan C. So you just get in there like, all right, let me just make it to the end. That's my victory.
And one of the things that you guys have done so well, and you've talked about it, you talked about it at length after your last championship win, is that this team that you've got. You keep bringing up your team and how you guys are breaking down. I want to know more about that. Can you tell me exactly? I know the members of your team, but can you list them here? And then I do think you guys are breaking down opponents very, very well. How are you doing that? What is the little bit of the secret behind that?
I mean, the secret's the head coach, Coach Mike Valley, man. He's the best in the world. I think not enough people are talking about him or giving him his credit. We don't go into fights with just like, let's throw in hope, right? We have a strategy. We look at patterns. We see what their weakness is, and we take them there. We don't just fight the fight. And like my team, like Ignacio Balmundez, who I think is the best striker in the UFC, and he's showing now, he's about to have the best jiu-jitsu in the UFC. He's getting better every single day, and we're all pushing each other every single day. We're all growing with each other. There's no egos in the room. Like we're a small family. When one of us fight, we all fight. We're all with each other, and I think that type of energy builds us all up. It brings us all up together. And like the people I have with me, they've been with me for so long, 10, 15 years. And like the journey, they've seen me at my lows, they see me at my highs. And I think that they know me so well. That's what makes camp so much easier, fight week so much easier and smoother and calmer.
What are you getting better at in terms of course, you guys are talking about opponents and breaking down game planning for opponents, but you, Belal Muhammad, what do you feel like you are adding to your game at this point?
I think I'm adding everything, right? Every single day we're training to be a better martial artist. And when I'm going with guys like Nacho or Yair and the way they move, and it's just like you've never seen it before. Like I've never seen anybody strike like Yair and move like Yair. So when I spar with these guys, you try to mimic these guys, try to pick up something from these guys, and I'll add a little bit something one week. I'll add a little bit something the next week. And then those little things will come out in the fight. And I think that's where I'm getting better because I'm always trying to evolve. I'm trying to be a different fighter and different person every single time.
Does the finishing rate matter to you? Like if you fight this week and you defend a UFC championship, you get your 12th win in a row, that's good enough, right? But how much of the finishes come into your mind? Do you care?
I mean, obviously you care, right? If I could go in every fight and get a first-round finish, I would love that, right? I used to corner my coach Lewis Taylor all the time, and I was a corner, and it was the easiest job in the world because he'll be done within the first, 3 minutes. I was like, bro, rub off on me a little bit, man. Let me get some of that. But they'll come at the right time, I feel like. He always told me, just stay the course. At the biggest moment, that's when the finish is going to come. Because when you force it and you try to do it, you get out of character, and that's where stuff goes wrong. For me, I'm dominating these guys. I'm coming out of these fights uninjured. We're healthy. That's the most important thing, and we're winning.
Mm-hmm. Is that going to be a challenge, do you think, moving forward? And it brings to mind, like, I had a conversation with Tyron, your old buddy Tyron. He says he loves you. He wants to go over to Chicago and help work with you at some point. But he said that over the course of, his championship reign, that the entertainment, the turning the social media on all the time, which you seem to really like the social media, so that comes naturally for you. But just the entertaining side, it got a little old. And he got sick of just like, I got sick of the motivation of proving people wrong. It felt like that was my motivation, is just to constantly prove people wrong. It feels like you have some similarities with Tyron there. Do you think that it will be a challenge for you at all to stay within this character and not try to be something that you're not with the finishes or the social media or whatever it is?
Yeah, it's cool, right? Because I could message these guys and ask them their opinions and ask them for advice. So I had the right people around me, and I've seen it. And I've seen even champions where they win the belt and they take their foot off the gas a little bit. My mentality is, like, at first it was proving people wrong. Now it's not. Now it's just proving my team right, my family right, my guys right. And they keep me so down to earth, and they keep me, my mind static, where they know, like, yo, we're doing this. Don't come out of your character. Don't be this. Don't be different. And that's just keeping that circle around me. I didn't add anybody new into my circle. We're the same guys that we started with, the same guys we're going to end with.
Yep. And last question for you, obviously, Jack. The welterweight division just has so many cool matchups for you. So, I mean, you can make a title fight between so many of you guys right now and be interesting. What about Jack? Like, how would you characterize him? What is unique to him? In describing Jack, what would you say?
I say he got a lot of heart. He showed it in his last fight, fighting with a broken arm, that he's going to fight to the very end. And he always figures out a way. And he has a big streak. That 17-fight winning streak, that's what I want. I want another double-digit winning streak added to my record, right? When I took Brady's first time, and it was like, well, Brady sucks. He's not this. He got exposed. He's not this good. Mm-hmm. Now you're looking at him like, oh, well, he is this good. Wait, how good is Belal now? When I took Leon's huge winning streak, it was like, well, Leon sucks. It was an off night. It was time off. And then Brady goes out there and dominates him. So for the same thing with me with Jack, they're all hyping him up to be this best boxer, best striker. And I'm going to go out there and show you that I can compete with these guys anywhere.
I guess, I said the last question, but one more for you. Not moving forward in terms of who would you want to fight, this or that, but how active of a champion do you want to be? Like, how realistic is it to how many fights per year would you want?
Man, if I could fight 3 times a year, that's the goal. It's always the goal. If when I'm healthy, I'm always in the gym. I'm always training. Like I said, even after this fight, Ignacio's fighting Fiziev, so I got to get back in the gym and help him train. So for me, God willing, I'm uninjured. We're right back in it. I love training. I love being in the gym, and those 6 weeks off, right, it made me appreciate the gym that much more, because I couldn't even go in there and sweat. They told me, don't even go in the gym because there's a chance you'll get affected again or hurt again. Mm-hmm. So that time off made me love it that much more.
Well, it's cool seeing you here, man, because I saw you in January when you were just kind of getting back into it with Habib and Islam, and you were frustrated. You were looking forward to getting in that. Now you got your fight booked, Jack Della, Maddalena. You're looking forward to an active year. It's nice to see you here, man, and best of luck. Thank you for the time.
Appreciate you always, bro.